I thought my wife was cheating, but the truth was somehow worse. Because the man she was secretly talking to every night was me. At least, that's what she thought. It started with one stupid notification, one random night, one random swipe, one profile that instantly made my stomach drop. My wife, on a dating app, smiling in photos I'd never seen before, and her bio, trapped in a loveless marriage. I wish I could say I confronted her immediately. I didn't. Instead, I made a fake account, and 3 hours later, I matched with my own wife. Her name was Vanessa. We'd been married for 6 years, and before all of this happened, I genuinely thought we were okay. Not passionately in love anymore. Not the kind of couple who posted anniversary paragraphs online or surprised each other with weekend trips. But stable, comfortable, normal. At least that's what I told myself. We had routines. Every morning, Vanessa left for work around 7:30 with coffee in one hand and her laptop bag hanging off her shoulder. Every night, she came home exhausted, kicked off her shoes near the couch, and complained about work while I reheated dinner. We watched TV, we went to sleep. We repeated the same day again. That's marriage sometimes, or at least I thought it was. But looking back now, the signs were everywhere. She started smiling at her phone more, not huge smiles. Tiny ones, private ones. The kind people make when they're emotionally somewhere else. At first I ignored it. Then came the late nights at work. The gym membership she suddenly cared about. The expensive perfume she started wearing even on random Tuesdays. Still, I ignored all of it. Because when you love someone, your brain becomes very good at protecting you from pain. Then came the night everything changed. I was sitting on the couch, half asleep, scrolling through my phone while Vanessa showered upstairs. One of those random dating app ads popped up online. Usually, I ignored those things, but for some reason, I clicked it. Maybe boredom, maybe instinct. I honestly don't know. I started swiping absent-mindedly for maybe 30 seconds before my entire body froze. Vanessa. Her profile appeared instantly. I remember staring at the screen so hard my eyes started watering. Because suddenly, every excuse I made for her collapsed at once. She looked beautiful in the pictures. Too beautiful. Not because of makeup or filters. Because she looked alive. Happier than she ever looked with me anymore. One photo showed her laughing at a rooftop bar. Another showed her wearing a black dress I'd never seen before. Then I saw the bio. Looking for someone emotionally mature. No games, no married men. Trapped in a loveless marriage trying to feel alive again. That sentence physically hurt, because while I was downstairs wondering how to reconnect with my wife, she was upstairs showering after telling strangers online our marriage was dead. I couldn't breathe properly. I just sat there, staring at the screen while the shower water echoed upstairs. I should have confronted her right then. I know that. But instead, I did something stupid. Something desperate. I made a fake profile, fake pictures, fake job, fake name, Ryan, 34, architect. 3 hours later, we matched. I still remember the exact message she sent first. Hey. That stupid smiley face almost broke me. Because after 6 years together, that's how casually she entered a stranger's life while quietly exiting mine. Over the next few days, our conversations grew longer, and every single message destroyed me, slowly. Vanessa told fake me things she stopped telling her husband years ago. That she felt lonely, that her marriage felt emotionally empty, that she missed feeling wanted. One night she admitted, I don't even remember the last time someone looked excited to see me. I read that message 3 times before replying. Because the crazy part? I did feel excited seeing her. I still loved her. I just stopped knowing how to reach her. But instead of telling me that, she told a stranger online, or at least someone she thought was a stranger. And weirdly, I started understanding her more the deeper our fake conversations became. That was the horrifying part. I expected to hate her. Instead, I found myself remembering the woman I originally married. Funny, smart, emotionally alive. Somewhere over the years, we both disappeared. One night while messaging me, she said, Do you ever stay with someone because leaving feels scarier than being unhappy? That line haunted me, because I realized she wasn't just cheating emotionally. She was drowning emotionally. And maybe I was too. But then things got worse. Much worse. About 2 weeks into our fake conversations, Vanessa asked fake me something strange. If you had enough money to start over somewhere else, would you? At first I thought it was hypothetical, then she kept typing. I've been secretly saving money. My chest tightened immediately. The confrontation finally happened 3 days later. Vanessa came home late wearing that same black dress from her dating profile pictures. I was sitting at the kitchen table waiting. The second she saw my face, I think she knew. Hey, she said carefully. I didn't answer. Instead, I slid my phone across the table toward her. The dating app conversation was open. Her face lost all color instantly. For a few seconds, neither of us spoke. Then she whispered, "Oh my God." I expected denial, excuses, anger. Instead, she started crying immediately. Real crying, the kind where someone looks emotionally destroyed. I can explain, she whispered. But honestly, I didn't want explanations anymore. I just wanted honesty, finally. How long? I asked quietly. A few months. That answer hurt even though I expected it. Then I asked the question terrifying me most. Did you ever meet anyone? She shook her head instantly. No, never. And weirdly, I believed her. Because deep down, I realized this wasn't really about sex. It was about emotional escape, about loneliness, about two people slowly disappearing inside a marriage without admitting it. 3 weeks later, Vanessa packed her things into cardboard boxes while rain hit the apartment windows softly. Before leaving, she stood near the front door holding her keys tightly. Then she looked at me and quietly asked, "Do you think we could have saved this?" I wanted to say yes. God, I wanted to say yes so badly. But deep down, I knew the truth. Relationships don't usually die from one huge moment. They die slowly, one ignored conversation at a time, one lonely night at a time, one unspoken feeling at a time. So I looked at her and answered honestly. Maybe, if we were honest sooner. Vanessa nodded slowly like she already knew that answer. Then she whispered, "I'm sorry." And for the first time since all of this started, I believed her completely. She left 5 minutes later, and after the door closed, the apartment felt painfully quiet. I stood there alone, staring at the empty hallway, realizing something horrible. I didn't lose my wife the night I found her dating profile. I lost her slowly, while we both pretended everything was fine.